Hello and welcome to Richard August, the autistic Christian MGTOW, the red pill man who lights it up blue. This is the apocryphal readings for today from my 1599 Geneva Bible. Today's readings are from Ecclesiasticus chapters 34, 35, and 36, and may God add his richest blessings to this reading of his holy word. Ecclesiasticus chapter 34. The hope of a foolish man is vain and false, and dreams make fools to have wings. Whoso regardeth dreams is like him that will take hold of a shadow and follow after the wind. Even so is it with the appearings of dreams, as the likeness of a face is before another face. Who can be cleansed by the unclean, or what truth can be spoken of a liar? Soothsayings, witchcraft, and dreaming is but vanity, and a mind that is occupied with fantasies is as a woman that travaileth. Whereas such visions come not of the Most High to try thee, set not thine heart upon them, for dreams have deceived many, and they have failed that put their trust therein. The law shall be fulfilled without lies, and wisdom is sufficient to a faithful mouth. What knowledge hath he that is not tried? A man that is instructed understandeth much, and he that hath good experience can talk of wisdom. He that hath no experience knoweth little, and he that erreth is full of craft. When I wandered to and fro, I saw many things, and mine understanding is greater than I can express. I was oft times in danger of death, yet I was delivered by these things. The spirit of those that fear the Lord shall live, for their hope is in him that can help them. Whoso feareth the Lord feareth no man, neither is afraid, for he is his hope. Blessed is the soul of him that feareth the Lord. In whom putteth he his trust? Who is his strength? For the eyes of the Lord have respect unto them that love him. He is their mighty protection, and strong ground, a defense from the heat, and a shadow for the noonday, a succor from stumbling, and an help from falling. He setteth up the soul and lighteneth the eyes. He giveth health, life, and blessing. He that giveth an offering of unrighteous goods offereth a mocking sacrifice, and gifts of the unrighteous please not him. But the Lord is theirs only, that patiently abide him in the way of truth and righteousness. The Most High doth not allow the offerings of the wicked, neither is he pacified for sin by the multitude of sacrifice. Whoso bringeth an offering of the goods of the poor doth as one that sacrificed the son before the father's eyes. The bread of the needful is the life of the poor. He that defraudeth him thereof is a murderer. He that taketh away his neighbour's living slayeth him, and he that defraudeth the labourer of his hire is a bloodshedder. When one buildeth and another breaketh down, what profit have they then but labour? When one prayeth and another curseth, whose voice will the Lord hear? He that washeth himself because of a dead body, and toucheth it again, what availeth his washing? So is it with a man that fasteth for his sins, and committeth them again. Who will hear his prayer? Or what doth his fasting help him? Ecclesiasticus chapter 35. Whoso keepeth the law bringeth offerings enough. He that holdeth fast the commandments offereth an offering of salvation. He that is thankful to them that have well deserved offereth fine flour, and he that giveth alms sacrificeth praise. To depart from evil is a thankful thing to the Lord, and to forsake unrighteousness is a reconciling unto him. Thou shalt not appear empty before the Lord. For all these things are done because of the commandment. The offering of the righteous maketh the altar fat, and the smell thereof is sweet before the Most High. The sacrifice of the righteous is acceptable, and the remembrance thereof shall never be forgotten. Give the Lord his honour with a good and liberal eye, and diminish not the first fruits of thine hands. In all thy gifts show a joyful countenance, and dedicate thy tithes with gladness. Give unto the Most High according as he hath enriched thee, and look what thine hand is able. Give with a cheerful eye. For the Lord recompenseth, and will give thee 7 times as much. Diminish nothing of thine offering, for he will not receive it, and abstain from wrongful sacrifices, for the Lord is the judge, and regardeth no man's person. He accepteth not the person of the poor, but he heareth the prayer of the oppressed. He despiseth not the desire of the fatherless, nor the widow, when she poureth out her prayer. Doth not the tears run down the widow's cheeks? And her cry is against him that caused them. For from her cheeks do they go up unto heaven, and the Lord which heareth them doth accept them. He that serveth the Lord shall be accepted with favor, and his prayer shall reach unto the clouds. The prayer of him that humbleth himself goeth through the clouds, and ceaseth not until it come near, and will not depart until the Most High have respect thereunto, to judge righteously, and execute judgment. And the Lord will not be slack, nor the Almighty will tarry long from them, until he hath smitten in sunder the loins of the unmerciful, and avenged himself of the heathen, until he have taken away the multitude of the cruel, and broken the scepter of the unrighteous, until he give every man after his works, and reward them after their devices, until he have judged the cause of his people, and comforted them with his mercy. O how fair a thing is mercy in the time of anguish and trouble! It is like a cloud of rain that cometh in the time of a drought. Ecclesiasticus chapter 36. Have mercy upon us, O Lord God of all things, and behold us, and show us the light of thy mercies, and send thy fear among the nations, which seek not after thee, that they may know that there is no God but thou, and that they may show thy wondrous works. Lift up thine hand upon the strange nations, that they may see thy power, as thou art sanctified in us before them, so be thou magnified among them before us, that they may know thee as we know thee, for there is none other God but only thou, O Lord. Renew the signs, and change the wonders, show the glory of thine hand, and thy right arm, that they may show forth thy wondrous acts. Raise up thine indignation, and pour out wrath. Take away the adversary, and smite the enemy. Make the time short. Remember thine oath, that thy wondrous works may be praised. Let the warmth of the fire consume them that escape, and let them perish that oppress the people. Smite in sunder the heads so of the princes that be our enemies, and say, there is none other but we. Gather all the tribes of Jacob together, that they may know that there is none other God but only thou, and that they may show thy wondrous works, and inherit thou them as from the beginning. O Lord, have mercy upon the people that is called by thy name, and upon Israel, whom thou hast likened to a firstborn son. O be merciful unto Jerusalem, the city of thy sanctuary, the city of thy rest. Fill Zion, that it may magnify thine oracles, and fill thy people with thy glory. Give witness unto those that thou hast possessed from the beginning, and raise up the prophecies that have been showed in thy name. Reward them that wait for thee, that thy prophets may be found faithful. O Lord, hear the prayer of thy servants according to the blessing of Aaron over thy people, and guide thou us in the way of righteousness, that all they which dwell upon the earth may know that thou art the Lord, the eternal God. The belly devoureth all meats, yet is one meat better than another. As the throat tasteth venison, so doth a wise mind discern false words. A forward heart bringeth grief, but a man of experience will resist it. A woman is apt to receive every man, yet is one daughter better than another. The beauty of a woman cheereth the face, and a man loveth nothing better. If there be in her tongue gentleness, meekness, and wholesome talk, then is not her husband like other men. He that hath gotten a virtuous woman hath begun to get a possession. She is an help like unto himself, and a pillar to rest upon. Where no hedge is, there the possession is spoiled, and he that hath no wife wandereth to and fro, mourning. Who will trust a thief that is always ready, and wandereth from town to town? And likewise him that hath no rest, and lodgeth wheresoever the night taketh him? Thank you very much for watching and listening today. This has been Richard August, the autistic Christian MGTOW, the red pill man who lights it up blue. This is today's reading from the apocryphal text of the 1599 Geneva Bible. I invite you to like and share this video with others. I invite you to subscribe to my channel. I also invite you cordially to drop a tip in my tip jar on my BitChute channel. That is the monetization link. And I invite you back tomorrow for further readings from Ecclesiasticus.